This is Q60 to East Midtown. A fare is required to ride. This stop is Sutphin Boulevard and Archer Avenue. Next stop, Jamaica Avenue and 144th Street. Transfers available to Q20 and Q56. This stop is Jamaica Avenue and 144th Street. Next stop, Queens Boulevard and Jamaica Avenue. Transfer available to Q54. This stop is Queens Boulevard and Jamaica Avenue. Next stop, Queens Boulevard and 87th Avenue. This stop is Queens Boulevard and 87th Avenue. Next stop, Queens Boulevard and Main Street. Transfers available to the E&F trains in Q44 SBS. This stop is Queens Boulevard and Main Street. Next stop, Queens Boulevard and Hoover Avenue. This stop is Queens Boulevard and Hoover Avenue. Next stop, Queens Boulevard and Union Turnpike. Transfers available to the E&F trains, Q10, Q37 and Q80. This stop is Queens Boulevard and Union Turnpike. Next stop, Queens Boulevard and 78th Avenue. Transfers available to Q45 and Q46. This stop is Queens Boulevard and 78th Avenue. Next stop, Queens Boulevard and 76th Road. This stop is Queens Boulevard and 76th Road. Next stop, Queens Boulevard and 72nd Drive. This stop is Queens Boulevard and 72nd Drive. Next stop, Queens Boulevard and 108th Street. Transfers available to the E&F trains, Long Island Railroad, Q23 and Q64. This stop is Queens Boulevard and 108th Street. Next stop, Queens Boulevard and 70th Avenue. Transfer available to Q74 Limited. This stop is Queens Boulevard and 70th Avenue. Next stop, Queens Boulevard and 68th Drive. This stop is Queens Boulevard and 68th Drive. Next stop, Queens Boulevard and 67th Avenue. Transfer available to the R train. This stop is Queens Boulevard and 67th Avenue. Next stop, Queens Boulevard and 65th Avenue. This stop is Queens Boulevard and 65th Avenue. Next stop, Queens Boulevard and 63rd Drive. Transfers available to the R train, Q38 and Q72. This stop is Queens Boulevard and 63rd Drive. Next stop, Queens Boulevard and 62nd Drive. Transfer available to Q38. This stop is Queens Boulevard and 62nd Drive. Next stop, Queens Boulevard and 59th Avenue. Transfers available to Q11, Q14, Q29, Q52 SBS, Q53 SBS, Q59, Q88 and Q98 Limited. This stop is Queens Boulevard and 59th Avenue. Next stop, Queens Boulevard and 56th Avenue. This stop is Queens Boulevard and 56th Avenue. Next stop, Queens Boulevard and Reeder Street. Transfers available to the R train, Q53 SBS, Q58 and Q98 Limited. This stop is Queens Boulevard and Reeder Street. Next stop, Queens Boulevard and Van Leeuwen Street. This stop is Queens Boulevard and Van Leeuwen Street. Next stop, Queens Boulevard and Cornish Avenue. This stop is Queens Boulevard and Cornish Avenue. Next stop, Queens Boulevard and 74th Street. This stop is Queens Boulevard and 74th Street. Next stop, Queens Boulevard and 45th Avenue. This stop is Queens Boulevard and 45th Avenue. Next stop, Queens Boulevard and 69th Street. Transfer available to Q47. This stop is Queens Boulevard and 69th Street. Next stop, Queens Boulevard and 65th Place. Transfer available to Q18. This stop is Queens Boulevard and 65th Place. Next stop, Queens Boulevard and 63rd Street. This stop is Queens Boulevard and 63rd Street. Next stop, Queens Boulevard and 60th Street. This stop is Queens Boulevard and 60th Street. Next stop, Queens Boulevard and 58th Street. This stop is Queens Boulevard and 58th Street. Next stop, Queens Boulevard and 52nd Street. Transfer available to Q32. This stop is Queens Boulevard and 52nd Street. Next stop, Queens Boulevard and 48th Street. Transfers available to B24, Q32 and Q104. This stop is Queens Boulevard and 48th Street. Next stop, Queens Boulevard and 45th Street. Transfers available to the 7 train, Q32 and T320. This stop is Queens Boulevard and 45th Street. Next stop, Queens Boulevard and 41st Street. Transfer available to the 7 train. This stop is Queens Boulevard and 41st Street. Next stop, Queens Boulevard and 39th Place. This stop is Queens Boulevard and 39th Place. Next stop, Queens Boulevard and 35th Street. Transfer available to the 7 train. This stop is Queens Boulevard and 35th Street. Next stop, Queens Boulevard and Skillman Avenue. Transfer available to Q39. This stop is Queens Boulevard and Skillman Avenue. Next stop, Queens Boulevard and Northern Boulevard. Transfers available to the E&R trains. Q39, Q63, Q101, Q102, Q108 and T320. This stop is Queens Boulevard and Northern Boulevard. Next stop, East 60th Street and 2nd Avenue. Transfer available to M15. This stop is East 60th Street and 2nd Avenue. This is Q60 to East Midtown. A fare is required to ride.